Hey guys, Golden Bricks, and welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars review. Today we're taking a look at set number 75342. It's the Republic Fighter Tank. It is ages 7 up, comes with 262 pieces. It's going to retail for $39.99, and it actually comes with 6 minifigures, which is absolutely awesome. Alright, taking a look at the box art, we have the design we've been used to recently, with the black pieces up here, and then we have the stripe, but the stripe is actually an orangey yellow color for this set, opposed to the dark blue. There is a clone trooper down in the bottom left. In the bottom right we have all of our minifigures on display, all 6 of them right here. The background is like a sandy, almost Geonosis looking type background. Then we have our 2 battle droids, our tank, Mace Windu, and our clone troopers. On the top, there is an actual sized dimension comparison thing for one of the clone troopers. That's the actual size of the figure. And then we flip it over to the back. Yeah, this box opens with the push tabs. Here is another layout of the set, and it shows some of the features, that the back can open and the trooper can come out. And then this is a display of 2 of the features on the set, the flick fire missiles and then the treads. And then this is another one. The front opens up. The Disney logo's down here, set number, big LEGO Star Wars logo that looks awesome. And then another background, this time with like sand dunes in the back. So yeah, that is the box. Let's move into the instructions and then we'll get into the build. Alright, here's the instruction manual. It's a nice big square manual. It actually has the same design as the front of the set does, which is normal for instructions, with the little clone trooper down here. And then there's this QR code right here, and if you scan that on your phone, you can get these instructions on a like a PDF version instead of using the paper manual, if you prefer that. On the inside, the only feature really is the bar down at the bottom. It's like a progress bar. It tells you how far along you are to the end. So like if we go further into the set, you'll see that the Mace Windu figure is closer to the end. On the back, just the feedback page. So yeah, that's the instructions. It's all one booklet, so very nice. Alright guys, so here's our Republic Fighter Tank build. It's a little bit bigger than the 2017 version, which is good because that version kind of sucked in my opinion. But it is smaller than the 2008 version, but is a lot more modern, as you can see. First we'll look at like the stickers. There's a lot of sticker action going on here. These are all stickers on both sides. There's a little Republic logo, that's a sticker. All of these 3 sides are stickers right up here. And then these stickers on the side of the guns. That's fine. I mean, I'm sure we'd prefer printing, but it's not that big of a deal. The stickers look really good on this set though. Aside from the stickers, we'll start up top. There's 2 antennae on the top of the set, and then there's a hatch right here, which you have to like grab onto the studs to open. It's kind of complicated to open. Just knocked off the antenna. Put that back on real quick. But yeah, all right, I got it. So that opens up. You can put your little figure in there. And there's a little control panel. If you want, you can even leave it open and have like a trooper sticking out of the top like that if you want. That honestly looks a little better, I think. Or you can close it. I wouldn't close it all the way though, because you obviously saw that it's a little hard to get open. So yeah, that's the little hatch on the top. Next we'll take a look at these guns here. These guns are built with, well, made out of built pieces, obviously right here, and then on the bottom it's these flick missile things. The guns only go up to about here, and they go down to here. In the back the guns are stopped obviously by the missiles sticking out. But be careful, if you like move this down too quick, the missiles will shoot out and just go flying into the air, which is not very fun. Back here, there's a little hatch, and you can put, I guess you could put a soldier in there. You would kind of have to like lay down, but the pad has studs on it, so you can like stand them up coming out of the back if you want to do that. On the back of the box, it showed a figure like running out. So yeah, I guess if you have nowhere to put your figures, you can like stuff them in there. But yeah, so that goes back up. It's got a little thing so you don't scratch your table. Now we'll take a look at the side. Side is very detailed. They use a lot of these like ingot pieces, these white ingot pieces, some tiles, and then a bunch of slopes and these little other pieces right there. It really looks very nice, and there's actually like a little gap under here between like the main part of the build and the side pieces, so that's cool. But yeah, it looks really great. There's a lot of detail on it, like I said, and it's got these really nice angles, which is what the fighter tank's supposed to look like. It's supposed to look very like angular and bulky on the sides. So it definitely did a good job of that. Before we look at the front, we'll take a look at the bottom feature, which is on the back of the box. There's wheels right here in all four corners, so you can easily move the ship around on the table. And then the last feature is just the front, but before we do that, we'll take a look at like the window, or front window, I guess. It uses these really dark clear pieces. As you can see, they're like almost tinted looking. And then there's like a middle red piece right there, which I don't know if I'm that big of a fan of, but it's not really the end of the world. One of the things I do not like about this set is this front hatch. It opens up, you can actually sit a figure down in there if you wanted to, which is good, unlike the back. But the thing about this is that it doesn't lock in at all. You just put it and it just leans. And it actually is connected by these like skeleton arms. So you could end up like, it could end up like that, or like just falling off. So it's a little flimsy, that's my only thing. And it would be better if when you close it, like locked in. But not too big of a deal if you keep it closed. I don't usually put figures in my ships, so that's gonna stay closed for me. But even like on the side, you can see a little gap right there, and it doesn't really lock in. I don't know. Not too big of a deal. That's probably my only complaint about this set. So yeah, that's not really that big of a complaint either. I think it looks great. Very good updated version of this set, especially after the 2017 version, which was a little disappointing. It came in like a battle pack, so it's not really, didn't have that much expectations, but I think a lot of people wanted like an actual full-sized one, and we finally got it. Alrighty, we're on to the fun part of the video. This is where we take a look at the minifigures. The first minifigure is not too exciting though. It's just our typical battle droid that we get. The design has not changed actually in a very long time, and it doesn't have to because it looks really good. The only thing that I think changed maybe was the legs, because they are a lot more sturdy. Some of the older figures or droids had very flimsy legs, and they would barely even be able to stand up. These legs are very sturdy. You can angle your guy however and he'll stay. And then one of the main differences with this figure is it comes with a dark silver blaster instead of a black blaster, and we get two of these guys. So yeah, it's good to get two battle droids, especially when you're getting clones. You got someone to go up against. Alright, so the first of our main event figures, I'll call them, the ones that everyone's excited for, is Mace Windu. He comes with a new type of purple lightsaber that's more of a solid purple. It's still translucent, but it's more solid. So yeah, that's awesome. He comes with some black gloves, and he has printed arms, which is awesome. This arm has a white band over his robe with the Jedi logo, and then that arm has his white cuff that he usually wears on his arm. He also has white bands on his leg under his robe that's sticking down right here. He has a belt on his up on his torso instead of on the belt buckle. Some tan robes, and then a lighter tan robe underneath. And then he's got an angry face on. So yeah, on the back you see more of his robes and his belt with a little pouch. So yeah, he looks like really good. The arm printing really like makes him very detailed, and I don't know, this might be one of my favorite Mace Windu's that we've gotten. But yeah, he looks awesome, and now we'll get into the clone troopers. Alright, here we have the 187th Legion Clone Commander. That is the official name of the figure, but you can also just consider it an airborne trooper from the 187th Legion if you want to. You can see this guy has a bunch of tan straps on him. There's 2 on his legs, one going across his torso and then one going straight up his torso. His legs have some purple knee pads with some printing at the bottom, just some simple gray printing. 2 more gray straps going into his belt, his buckle in the middle of his belt. And then yeah, so that's basically his legs. He comes with a belt, as I said before, and then it's the typical clone trooper chest or torso printing that we've seen recently. The only difference is that the chest pads, I guess you could call them, the chest armor is purple with really small lines of light blue. That's on the other figures as well, and you'll see that. He has a airborne helmet, as we saw in some of the other sets recently. Well, not recently, actually, they were pretty long ago now, but it doesn't seem too far away. His airborne helmet is just all white, and then he has purple markings by the chin area, and yeah, that's pretty much his helmet. He's got some venting on the side of his helmet. The back is all white, and then he just has a strap going across his back and then down, buckling into his belt again, and that is printed over the usual clone printing we get on the back of the figures. So yeah, that's this guy. He's the clone commander. He comes with a long rifle with the big barrel that we've been getting. So yeah, that's this guy, and we'll get into the other guys. Okay, so here is the 187th Legion Clone Trooper. He's just the standard Clone Trooper for the Legion. Also, before I forgot to show you the head. This head is the new Clone Trooper head. It comes on all the clones, so this guy also has that head, so just wanted to make sure that was clear. We'll take a look at him without his helmet real quick, so there's no like shadows or anything. On his chest, he has a little black piece right here with a strap going down. I guess it's connecting to that. And then on the back, it also is coming over. It doesn't really go anywhere. It just goes down his chest. For his legs, if we can tilt him back a little, we have the same light, or it's like a turquoise maybe color. There's 2 lines on both sides of his legs. They're like that color. And then he has white knee pads and purple markings under that. And then his printing on the bottom of his legs is also purple. So that's cool. He's got a purple belt, unlike the other clone trooper we just saw. The same sort of clone trooper printing on the torso. And then some purple chest pads as well, same as the other clone commander. His purple belt goes along around to his back, of course, and then obviously that strap we talked about. And then here is his helmet, which is very cool. We have like these same gray, like turquoise markings on right here and also up here. The middle of his helmet on the bottom is purple, and he has a little purple printing up here on the top, and then the rest of it is white in the back. They look like similar to the 501st Troopers with the gray right here on the side. It's the same helmet design, it's just these have the other markings with the purple and the lighter blue or gray turquoise color. I guess we can decide that together. And then obviously some black hands, and then just a classic black Star Wars blaster on this guy. And we get 2 of these guys. So here's his friend. I think that's awesome. The 501st Battle Pack, we got 3 of these guys, and then a jetpack. Yeah, I think, one 501st like jetpack trooper guy. But obviously this set has Mace Windu, so we're sacrificing one of these guys for Mace Windu, and then we still get the clone commander. So yeah, let's take a look at the set overview now. Alright, so here's a set overview for this fighter tank set. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10, and I will explain why in 1 second. But aside from that, the build is awesome, figures are awesome. Obviously it's doing pretty well because it's sold out currently. But yeah, I love the set, don't get me wrong, but here's my one complaint. The set that is most similar to this set, you could say, is the 501st Legion set. That set had 285 pieces, same amount of minifigures. It actually had 2 builds, an ATRT and a Bark Speeder, I think. And then it also had the 2 droids. That set costed $10 less than this set at $29.99. This set is $39.99. I don't really understand why it's $10 more for this set, especially when that set has more pieces and the same amount of figures. So that's just me, but that's the only reason I'm giving it a 7 out of 10 instead of a 9. The build's awesome. I can't wait to hopefully try to get more of these sets. They're a little more expensive, like I said, so I don't know how many I'll be able to pick up, but I was able to pick up like 5 of the 501st ones, so I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3 of these. It's gonna depend, but yeah, it's a great set, don't get me wrong. I just don't know why it costs more. If you guys have any ideas on why, let me know in the comments. Let me know how you like this set, and let me know if you liked this set or the 501st Legion set more. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.